Hi everyone, this is Parker, and today I'll be presenting on the teachings of Confucius, influence on philosophy and art education. This presentation will explore Confucius' life, beliefs, teaching methods, and how his ideas influence modern education and art education in particular. So, why study Confucius? Confucius, born in 551 BCE, was a Chinese philosopher whose teachings have deeply influenced East Asian cultures for centuries. His ideas on morality, governance, and education still resonate today, shaping educational practices around the world. This presentation will highlight his core beliefs, teaching philosophy, and relevance to art education. Confucius was born in the state of Lu in modern-day Shandong, China. He worked as a teacher and advisor to rulers, emphasizing ethics and good governance. His teachings were later compiled by his disciples into a text called the Analects, which remains a foundational work in Chinese philosophy. He is often called the first teacher in Chinese history because of his impact on education. Confucian philosophy is centered on five key principles. We have Ren, compassion and kindness toward others. We have Li, observing rituals, customs, and social etiquette. Yi, acting according to moral principles. We also have Xiao, respecting parents and ancestors. And Z, seeking knowledge and making sound judgments. These principles guided personal behavior, family relationships, and societal governance. Teaching philosophy. Confucius' approach to education emphasized moral and intellectual development. First, we have the role of the teacher. So he emphasized here that the teacher serves as a guide, mentor, and role model for students. We got learning by inquiry. Confucius encouraged students to really ask questions and think critically. We've got moral development. He believed education should focus on character building, not just acquiring knowledge. And last, we've got self-cultivation. He says that students should strive for continuous self-improvement through learning and reflection. Here's the educational impact of Confucius. Confucius, one of the most influential philosophers in history, shaped educational thought in China and beyond. His teachings centered on morality, social harmony, and personal development remain relevant in modern educational systems worldwide. Now, let's talk about moral and ethical development. Confucius emphasized moral education through personal virtues like righteousness, integrity, and filial piety. He believed education should cultivate character, promoting ethical behavior both in personal life and governance. This value-driven approach influenced educational philosophies that prioritize moral development alongside intellectual growth. Second, let's talk about lifelong learning and self-cultivation. A central idea in Confucian thought is the concept of lifelong learning. Confucius famously stated, "Is it not a pleasure to learn and to practice what is learned?" This belief is continuous learning encourages students to pursue knowledge throughout life, forming the foundation of modern concept of lifelong education. Third, we've got respect for teachers and authority. Confucius viewed teachers as essential guides in moral and intellectual development. He advocated respect for teachers and elders, shaping traditional teacher-student relationship in many East Asian cultures. This respect for educational authority has deeply influenced how learning institutions are structured. For art education connection, integrating Confucian principles in art education. So we have here discipline and mastery. In Confucian thought, discipline and continuous self-improvement are essential. This can translate into art education by emphasizing craftsmanship, technical precision, and refining artistic skills through consistent practice and constructive feedback. Moral lessons through art. Art can serve as a powerful medium for conveying moral lessons and societal values. In line with Confucian teachings, art projects can be designed to explore themes like integrity, kindness, and justice through storytelling and symbolic representations. And now we also have teacher as mentor. Confucius viewed teachers as mentors, shaping both intellectual and moral development. As teachers can adopt this approach by guiding students in developing artistic abilities while fostering character growth, encouraging responsibility, and promoting self-awareness. Now let's talk about Confucian values in art themes. These are art inspired by Confucian ideals, some of the artistic expressions reflecting Confucian values. Nature and harmony. Confucian philosophy emphasizes harmony and balance, often represented in Chinese landscape, painting through serene depictions of nature, symbolizing order and inner peace. We have calligraphy. Calligraphy, a highly esteemed art form, embodies discipline, focus, and personal reflection. The practice of brushwork requires patience, precision, and a calm mind, aligning with Confucian ideals of self-cultivation. Now we have family and tradition. Family loyalty and respect for ancestors are central to Confucian teachings. Traditional art often depicts family gatherings, revered historical figures, and Confucian ceremonies, emphasizing cultural heritage and societal rules. So, for my summary and reflection, here's the core takeaways from my presentation. The teachings of Confucius on education, ethics, and personal development remain relevant and influential in modern art education. His principles encourage blending artistic expression with moral and cultural learning, offering a holistic approach to developing both skill and character. Art educators can integrate these values by creating meaningful, reflective learning experiences that inspire students to really grow as both artists and thoughtful individuals. So before I end this up, here's my questions and discussion. How can Confucian values enhance modern art education? And what lessons from Confucius resonate most with today's teaching methods? Thank you for listening, guys, and I appreciate your time. Bye, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you.